Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys, hanging out with my little psychic here. Mega good vibes as per the usual. And we are on to do some messages from the Divine Masculines, alright? We're going to dive right in. What does the Divine Masculine want to communicate? Universe, you know who is tuning in for the readings. Please provide clarity on their journey. Okay, what does the Masculine want to let you know right now to whoever's tuning in? You could be their divine feminine counterpart listening in. And I hope that these messages help to validate your intuition. Okay, let's find out what's going on with the masculines. I know about twin flames, and my partner found pics of you on my phone. Okay, so things are heating up in the collective right now with karmic endings. So I feel like if many of you are wondering how these karmic endings have come about, it's pretty much, it has to do a lot with stuff like this. Okay, so your masculines are watching you, right? They could be watching your social media profiles. Maybe you guys have talked before and you've sent them pictures of yourself, right? You guys have exchanged text messages. Your masculine, I'm hearing they keep a file or like a folder, okay? A file or a folder of all of the things that have to do with you. And someone found this. And like I'm feeling like whoever they're with knows about twin flames, and they're also getting to know a little bit more about twin flames because they may not believe in it, but they're definitely learning about it or trying to form an opinion about it. Okay, let's see what they're coming up with so far. Okay, so we have forgiving and learning, and I think this is coming from understanding where it is you were coming from. Okay, whoever's listening to this person is realizing the energy that you brought to the table in the beginning. Like let's say you guys had a mutual exchange or encounter of energy. The energy is feeling so intense right now, even as I'm reading these cards with forgiving and learning, because I do feel like such a flirtatious fresh start with the divine masculine and feminine. But forgiving and learning wants to come in first. I feel like a lot of your masculines are asking for your forgiveness, and it's taking time for you to get into that place again. You guys may be getting glimpses of the energy, but you're not fully there yet. I feel like there's a large majority of the feminine collective who, like, you don't know if new love is going to come in, or you don't know if the twin flame connection is going to be rekindled. And that's where I think that you're at right now. It's like you're waiting to be pleasantly surprised. But we have forgiving and learning coming up because I feel like your heart is maybe warming up to your divine masculine again, whoever's listening, okay? And they can feel this, which is why they're wanting forgiveness. It says here, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I think it's crazy because it's like when you're on a twin flame journey, the reason you're on it for it's a lifelong journey is because forgiving and learning continuously comes up. And I'm hearing that like the universe is in control of the restart button, okay? Like I'm seeing this big red button and the universe is in control of pressing this restart button between you two. So regardless of how you feel towards your counterpart right now, you could be listening to this video for your divine masculine, or it could be your divine masculine toward you. The universe is in control of bringing this together. We have retreat, and I love that retreat is coming up because I've been thinking about this card, or just feeling intuitively that spending time alone with one another without interruptions is really important. Okay. What I'm getting is you guys have to disconnect from your world. It says it's time to disconnect from the world, but what I'm getting with this message is it's time to disconnect from like the world you guys live in, the people that know you. I have a feeling that many of your masculines want to travel with you to a location that not like either of you have ever been to, neither of you have ever been to. And that creates an energy of a fresh start, okay? Like geography has a lot to do with this for some reason. I don't know why that's coming through. Like even with the masculines in the past readings needing to relocate away from the karmics, geography plays a very important role in some of your journeys, okay? So where you're located on the planet, okay? So the universe is really trying to orchestrate a retreat with this card here coming through. That's the word on there. I think I have to sneeze, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry if that was loud, but at least I give you guys the warning or the heads up. Oh gosh, there's another one coming in. Uh-oh. I tried to cover that one up. All right, guys. I feel like whatever I am saying, someone wants me to cut the message short because they're trying to tickle my nose and send me into a frenzy. But you guys are my subscribers. You guys are my soul fam, so I'm not going to feel self-conscious about the tickling in my nose. I'm just going to keep going with this message. The universe wants you and your masculine to spend time alone, and they will orchestrate it, but someone, especially a karmic energy, is trying to do everything to provoke this divine feminine energy from opening up their heart space to forgive and learn. Okay, there's someone who is extremely threatened by your energy. They're extremely jealous, and that creates a lower vibrational energy towards you, divine feminine. And sometimes you might find that when your masculine comes in and they want to initiate a fresh start, the karmics will start stirring the pot, so much to the point where you start experiencing an energy where you're repulsed or blocked from your divine masculines. And I think I shared in a few readings past, don't take the bait, or don't take the bait. That was the message. Don't take the bait. I feel like there's karmic energies trying to prevent like this fresh start that wants to initiate here with your divine masculines, okay? So pay attention to that. But I just pay attention to it. You don't have to be worried, because with the retreat card coming out, I feel that the universe is in control of orchestrating time alone for you and your masculine. So let's go ahead and get a card from the Tarot of Sensual Magic and see what's in store for this time alone. Okay, can we get a card that pairs up with retreat? It's time for you two to disconnect from the world. Like, why though? Why? Like, how come though? Like, okay, ooh, I love it. We have the Death card, and I know many of you might be like, but I do love the Death card in this particular deck, because I feel like it is a sense of two lovers or two people who are meant to be putting aside or standing up for their romantic connection. Because in the background of this card, we have two people here who are very much relaxed in each other's arms. Finally is the look I see on his face. And so I feel like this is like the universe is stepping in as almost like she reminds me of Kali, only because of her weapons and the skulls. And Kali, we know, represents darkness, death, cycles, rebirth, but ultimately an ending or a breaking down of a particular cycle. Sorry guys, I don't have tissue close to me, so I'm just gonna have to do that. And which is totally gross now that I think about that. But I want to keep going with this message here, because I love that I'm not letting it distract me from letting out what needs to be told here. But I do feel like even with the hourglass in the background there, the time has run out for people to interrupt whatever it is you two are meant to experience with one another. Okay, and another thing I'm getting is there's a passion here that cannot die. Okay, it's like a flame that cannot be outed. It's like a flame that's turned into a blaze, and this blaze cannot be put out that easily. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Otherwise, this blaze or this flame is going to keep burning. And I feel like what's happening here is the universe sees the actions of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and I feel like a lot of you are staying true to how it is you feel towards one another and what your masculines are asking of you at this time, if anything at all. It is the energy of forgiveness and putting an end to the past, which I feel like the universe is stepping in for many of the feminines, or at least like your ancestors or people who protect you on this journey. This weapon here, and there's two blades, one at the top, one at the bottom. For me, like it really does represent a lot of spiritual protection that stands in the way of these two experiencing intimacy, because I'm getting this message strongly around, like I see two counterparts who want to connect, and this, many of you might be like, why the hell am I even on this journey in the first place? And I feel like it's the vibration, okay? So the vibration that you two hold or share for one another, it's going to do a lot for the planet, or just the feelings or energy that you give out. The attraction that you two have towards one another, or the magic of this love coming together, makes you believe in a higher power. And by believing in a higher power, it just puts you two in a better mood to plant seeds and to expand and share your ideas of light and healing and just a new idea of the planet going forward. And that's ideally like why like the yin and yang exists. Like there's always like those darker energies that come to challenge where you're at and the things you've learned. But right now I feel like this beautiful period, and it's so cute because Valentine's Day is like right around the corner, which I love. But like I feel like it's naturally shifting into that energy of two people coming back together. But it's in this very like protected way. Nothing can stand in the way of these two coming together, because it's just meant to happen. Like whatever is meant to happen after you two connect physically. And I'm getting to, when you two connect physically, exchanging like, I don't know how to say this in a way where it's not going to like get all jumbled up in the algorithm here. When you two exchange bodily, FLUIDS, it's going to create a lot of impact and change and help you two to feel each other in very unique ways. And you will find that someone, or there's a force out there that's very protective against you two coming together to experience this love physically. Okay, so if you found this reading, or if this reading has made itself to you, I know a lot of people oftentimes will just be like, I haven't listened to you in like months, or I unsubscribed and all of a sudden this reading found me. Usually like that 717 will come up at a time where you and your twin are kind of like coming together in this retreat energy, or it's like the universe is pushing you in the same place and in the same time. It's because there is something about you guys connecting physically that's going to have like a profound or like multiple effect. Like I just keep seeing ripple or waves later down the road. Okay, so I feel like I'm not making sense right now, but I feel like I will also make sense to many of you, where it's like years or months from now, it's going to make sense what I'm saying, but it's like the universe is in control about you two coming together. Look, I know about twin flames. This connection is going to be exposed to this person on a deeper level, because they're going to seek you out. Okay, seek you out. We also have let your friends help you, and that's the universe stepping in. So they let your friends help you, and I feel like this feminine energy standing in front of these two having this private, intimate encounter is going to be let your friends help you, or asking for and receiving support from up above, because someone can't help the way that they feel for you, so much to the point where they can't, like they keep things, right? Like pictures of you, or like someone else has observed this person falling in love with you or loving you in a way where it's like, man, you can't deny catching a person in the act of like holding on to old photos of someone like that. That's pretty deep, right? And that's what I think many of your masculines are going through right now. Okay, guys, so yeah, that was emotional and deep, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Okay, all right, bye guys.